Archangel Michael says, you must hear this message with full attention. A spiritual disturbance has been set into motion, and your name is caught right at the center of it. This is not a simple misunderstanding, this is a deliberate action tied to a woman you once trusted. Late at night, your name is being spoken during rituals that were never meant to include your spirit. This woman, who once smiled in your presence, has turned to spiritual manipulation. She is using your name as a vessel to attract energy that doesn't belong to her. The rituals she performs are not done in love, but in desperation. She seeks power, recognition, and influence, yet your identity is what she's chosen to climb on. What you gave in kindness is being twisted into something darker than you can imagine. Your energy has been borrowed, misused, and redirected. Every time she chants, your blessings are being siphoned toward her own path. But what she doesn't know is that heaven is watching, and this manipulation is about to backfire. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is a spiritual ledger, unseen but very real. And in this divine record, her actions are now being weighed. She thought no one would ever uncover what she was doing behind closed doors. Archangel Michael says, her time for hiding is ending. What she has done with your name will soon be exposed. The universe is preparing to reveal the very room she whispered your name into flame and smoke. The divine realm is disturbed, not just because of what she's done, but because of who she did it to. You carry a sacred light, a birthmark from the heavens. That's why your name has power, and why she chose you. This is not mere jealousy. This is spiritual theft with intent. She wanted your divine favor without doing your divine work. Type Amen to get blessing 707. The signs were always there. You felt drained after speaking to her. You noticed her eyes lingered a little longer when you talked about your blessings. She smiled, but it didn't reach her spirit. She learned your rhythms, your tone, even the way you prayed, and then, in the quiet hours, she mimicked it, twisting your light into her shadows. Now her rituals are echoing with your name, your essence. But here's what heaven is preparing, a reversal, a spiritual turning of the tide. What was taken shall return, and what was built on stolen identity will begin to collapse. There is a chain-breaking ceremony already forming in the spirit. You may not see it with your eyes, but your soul feels it. The burning, the pulling, the sense that something unseen is being corrected. Type Amen to get blessing 1181. This woman has stepped into dangerous territory. She thinks she's casting light, but what surrounds her now is a dark mist that clings to her every move. You were chosen for divine purpose, not for imitation, Archangel Michael says. She went to a place that requires permission. She invoked names that must only be honored in truth. And your name, your sacred name, was placed at the center of her deceit. There's an altar she built with stolen intentions. A candle she lights with your spiritual echo. But the fire is turning wild, and the flame is no longer under her control. She has awoken something she cannot tame. Spirits have started watching her steps. She wanted to play with power, and now power has become a storm she cannot escape. Type Amen to get blessing 919. You must stay grounded now. Keep your energy protected. You may feel a sudden urge to isolate or rest. That is the spirit pulling you back into alignment. The heavens are peeling back every layer of her disguise. The friends she called to cover her actions will become restless. those who supported her rituals in secret will start revealing themselves. This exposure will be public. Not in shouting or violence, but in the quiet way masks fall without warning. The truth will unfold in silence, but it will roar through the lives of many. You were never meant to be a pawn, your name was given with divine approval. And no one, not even her, has the right to use it without your knowing. Type Amen to get blessing 644, she is nervous. Her dreams have turned into warnings. She senses that someone has seen what she did, and that someone is more powerful than any force she knows. Her hands are now shaky when she writes. She avoids mirrors. And when she says your name now, it echoes back with a sting. The spiritual realm has drawn a boundary. She crossed it, and the price is being prepared. But this message isn't about revenge, it's about release. You are being released from the shadow she placed you under. That tether, invisible yet heavy, is being cut by Archangel Michael himself. The sword of truth is being drawn. Type Amen to get blessing 828. She wore your energy like a cloak, trying to gain attention, favor, and access to spiritual spaces. She walked where she didn't belong. But her disguise is disintegrating. Others are beginning to see the change in her. Her light dims. Her presence becomes uncomfortable. Your ancestors are rising too, those who came before you are gathering in the spirit. They are speaking your name in truth and power, pushing back against the misuse. Archangel Michael says, divine justice is never late. She thought you'd never know. But now the truth has been spoken. Type Amen to get blessing 1239. You will feel peace return to places inside you that have been under tension. The weight behind your eyes will lift. And the dreams you couldn't explain will stop. She won't be able to continue using your energy. Every time she tries, her rituals will crumble. She'll begin forgetting the words. That is how spiritual favor works. When it's stolen, it rots. When it's earned, it glows. You earned yours through tears, love, service, and resilience. The divine does not abandon its chosen. You were hand-selected for light, not for use, and heaven is restoring every drop of what was taken. Type Amen to get blessing 517. The next 7 days are significant. You may receive a phone call, a letter, or even a dream from someone you haven't spoken to in a while. That's not random, it's part of the exposure. People are waking up, those who followed her are questioning what they believed. Some will seek you out to apologize. Let your heart stay open but guarded. Accept apologies but protect your spirit. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means walking forward with wisdom. This is your time now. What was yours is returning. And the spirit world is realigning your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 1002. She may try one last time. One final attempt to hold on to your essence. But it will not succeed. Her chants will dissolve. Her rituals will be empty. And your name will be called out by light again, not shadow. This was not just an attack, it was a test. And you passed. You didn't even know it, but your strength in silence became your shield. Now you will begin to rise. People will be drawn to your glow again. Not because of her work, but because your truth is shining. Type Amen to get blessing 774. There is a clearing happening around you. Old relationships are being swept away, dust is lifting. Your path is not just opening, it's being anointed. A new door, never seen before, is forming, and when you walk through it, everything that was stolen will be returned multiplied. Let her watch. Let her wonder, she'll be left with only echoes of your name, but no power behind them. The heavens are restoring your blueprint. You are more protected than you think, and Archangel Michael has sealed the doors she tried to open with your name. Type Amen to get blessing 2060. The storm she called is hers to face now. You are being pulled from the center of her spell work. Her circle will collapse. People will slowly drift away from her. Conversations will stop making sense. Supporters will leave quietly. Your silence will become your strength. You do not need to fight her. You only need to receive what is coming back to you. The balance has tipped, her actions were seen. And your justice is being carried by divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 313, stand tall now. There's no need to explain what you felt, heaven already knew. And what was done in secret will be corrected in divine light, you will see her name mentioned soon. Not in celebration, but in confusion. People will wonder what changed, but you will know. You'll feel the shift. And with each passing day, you'll feel more of yourself returning, Archangel Michael says. You are cleared. You are protected. And your name is sacred again. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Your sleep will improve. Your spirit will feel light, and you will notice the heaviness vanish from your home. Spiritual clutter is being swept out. Your aura is being cleaned, you will feel the difference in your breath. This is your release. This is your restoration. This is the divine undoing of a misuse that tried to control your path. And now, as you walk forward, the path ahead is finally yours again. Not borrowed, not misused. Just purely, completely, divinely yours. Type Amen to get blessing 1120, her name will begin to surface in places she never expected. The same way she once whispered yours in secret. Others will begin whispering hers in public. But this time, the tone won't be reverence, it will be warning. She thought she could feed off your essence forever. But heaven has cut the thread. She cannot pull from you anymore, and the energy she once stole is returning to its rightful owner. Your divine contract has been updated in the spirit realm. All misaligned attachments are now null and void. You are no longer spiritually tethered to her shadows. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. You may begin to see signs, a flickering light, a breeze in a closed room, a dream that feels more like a message than a memory. These are confirmations from the divine realm. They are letting you know the severance is complete. From this moment forward, anyone using your name without divine permission will feel the consequences instantly. That includes this woman and any others who tried to tap into your light unlawfully. Their rituals will become confusion, their words powerless. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer spiritually accessible to them. A wall of divine flame now surrounds your soul. No incantation, spell, or deceit can reach you anymore. Let them watch as you rise. Not from borrowed glory, but from true light, from earned favor. Type Amen to get blessing 3003. She will soon feel abandoned by the very spirits she once claimed to serve. They never honored her, they only responded because your name carried weight. But now that the energy is returned, they're turning their backs on her. Everything she thought she built will begin to crumble, opportunities will slip. People will feel uneasy around her, without knowing why. Meanwhile, doors will open for you, invitations, blessings, chances you thought were lost. They were never gone, they were just delayed by her interference. This delay is now over, the divine countdown has hit 0. What was yours is now racing back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 1177, be mindful in the coming days. You may hear from her. She might reach out, acting kind, pretending nothing happened, but don't be fooled by her calm voice. She's trying to feel if her hold still exists. She wants to know if her rituals still echo inside you. Your silence is your victory. Say nothing, respond with stillness. That is your power. The moment you ignore her, she will know it's over, her connection is gone. The spiritual channel she abused has been sealed by Archangel Michael's command. Type Amen to get blessing 1999, you are stepping into a higher vibration. You may feel lightheaded or emotionally sensitive. That's your spirit adjusting to a realm where her reach cannot exist. Drink water. Stay grounded. Let the energy pass through you, your house is being cleansed. Your sleep will become deeper. Your thoughts, clearer, the fog she placed over your path is lifting. You are beginning to see again, not just with your eyes, but with your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 888, she underestimated your spiritual lineage. You are covered by forces she never imagined. Your ancestors are not quiet, they are warriors. They have been waiting for this moment. For you to be aware, for you to take back what was hijacked in silence. You never needed revenge, you needed revelation. And now you have it, the rest will unfold by divine design. She played with something sacred. And heaven will not let that go unanswered. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Do not fear the days ahead. The shifting is for your favor, you will lose only what was never real, and gain only what is true. If your body feels strange, heavier or lighter at random, it is spiritual realignment. The cords are being removed, the imprints she left behind are dissolving. Your body holds memory, even if your mind doesn't. That's why you felt tired, but now, strength is returning. The light you carry was never gone. It was just covered, and now, it shines again. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You are under new divine instruction, you are no longer to tolerate the misuse of your name, your energy, your kindness. You are being equipped with sharper discernment. You'll sense things sooner, feel truths in people's eyes. Know what's behind their smiles. This is your spiritual upgrade, it comes after pain. But it also comes with promise. You are no longer who you were when she began her work. Now, you are stronger, more aware. Protected by forces even she cannot reach. Type Amen to get blessing 737. Do not be surprised if you're drawn to throw something away, an item, gift, or even a photo. That's your spirit rejecting remnants of her spell. Listen to the pull, you're not being paranoid, you're being restored. Everything you feel now is guidance. Your angels are standing near, Archangel Michael has stationed warriors around. You are not alone in this battle, she only saw the surface of you. She didn't know what power stood behind your spirit. But now, she will witness it firsthand. Type Amen to get blessing 909. This is the final part of her involvement in your story. She was never the main character, just a misstep, a lesson. A turning point. Now, your chapter turns, your new season begins. This is not recovery, it's resurrection. A resurrection of truth, power, alignment, and identity. You're returning not to who you were, but to who you were meant to become. Let her speak your name now, it won't hold the same power. It will echo into silence, and the spirits will no longer answer her. Type Amen to get blessing 1888. Archangel Michael says, you are sealed, the divine has marked you. And the light surrounding you is too bright for her to ever dim again. You will hear things about her in the coming weeks, don't react. It's not your battle. It's divine correction, let her crumble. Let her face what she built. You were never meant to carry her karma, your path is upward. And no stolen prayer can stop it now. Type Amen to get blessing 1313, watch how peace returns to your mornings. How ease finds your steps. How clarity becomes your normal again, that's the sign. That's how you know the ritual was reversed. You won't need to force anything, it will come to you. Because you were never chasing light, you are the light. Now let it shine, let it blind everything that tried to use you. Let your name be spoken only in reverence. This is your final release. Walk forward. Your name is your own again. Type Amen to get blessing 1717, she will try to rebuild using someone else's name, but it won't work. The spirits she called on have withdrawn. They no longer answer her because the access she once had through your stolen energy has been permanently blocked. You may notice silence from her side. No messages. No posts, no presents. That's not peace. It's divine removal in action, she has been spiritually muted. And in her silence, she will begin to feel what you felt for so long, drained, confused, unseen. That is the echo of her own actions returning to her doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You will hear whispers of her downfall. Not because you wished it, but because justice has a sound, and it travels, the same way your name traveled into her hands, the truth will travel into others. You may hear people speaking her name with pity instead of praise, do not celebrate it. Just know that heaven is restoring balance. Even now, spiritual watchers are positioned around her, they're monitoring her every move. She cannot fake light anymore. Her actions are being documented in realms beyond this world. This is no longer a matter of reputation, it's a matter of soul accountability. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Your life is about to feel lighter, colors will look brighter. Music will sound clearer. The fog in your chest is lifting. The spiritual static has been removed. Her rituals were the cause of it, using your name created interference in your alignment. That interference is now gone, your intuition is sharpening. You'll be able to sense lies faster. You'll feel people's intentions before they even speak. That's not paranoia, that's spiritual growth. You are no longer blind to darkness masked as friendship. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, she underestimated the fire inside you. You didn't need to fight her. You just needed to remain aligned, and now, your alignment has destroyed her manipulation. Your silence burned her spells. Your stillness reversed her circles. Heaven is pleased with your restraint. The divine sees all, and it responds not to revenge, but to righteousness. Because you didn't retaliate, you will be blessed. You didn't scream, you surrendered. You didn't attack, you ascended. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. There is a location near her home where she once conducted her secret work. That location is now spiritually contaminated. She will feel sick every time she steps near it. You won't need to see her punished. She's already trapped in the consequence of her own doing. She has become haunted by what she conjured. She might reach out to others trying to explain what's happening. But they will not understand her words, because her energy is broken. Her mouth speaks, but her spirit has no signal. Everything you built with love is being restored. Everything she tried to copy is being returned to nothing. Type Amen to get blessing 1711. You may find objects you forgot about suddenly appearing. Items that carry energy from before this woman interfered. That's a sign, your original self is resurfacing. You'll dream of being younger, freer, unburdened. That's not just a dream, it's spiritual rejuvenation. You are becoming new again. Your life will start to attract new people. People who don't want your light, but want to honor it. People who feel safe. You are rising into a frequency that false friends cannot survive in. Your soul is outgrowing the spaces you used to shrink in. Type Amen to get blessing 1224. She will be faced with a choice, confess or collapse. But neither will involve you. Your role in her story has ended. If she dares to use your name again, the backlash will be instant. Heaven has declared your identity sacred, untouchable by false hands. Any attempt to continue will result in deeper spiritual fallout, and she will know, deep in her bones, that the gate has closed. What was once easy access for her is now a wall she cannot climb. And your spirit has gone far beyond her reach. Type Amen to get blessing 1455. You'll begin to feel more creative, more open. Ideas that were once blocked will flow like water. Your voice will sound stronger. She had tied spiritual knots around your throat and heart, silencing your expression. But those knots are gone. Now you can speak. Now you can move. Now you can build without resistance. Her hands are spiritually tied now. She cannot undo what the divine has sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Prepare for messages of apology from people who once believed her. They were manipulated too. But some will come forward and reveal what she said. You'll finally hear the full picture. And you won't be surprised. Because your soul always knew, your power was never meant to be shared through deception. It was meant to lead, heal, and transform. And now it will, on a scale even you didn't expect. She used your name in shadows. But your name will now be celebrated in light. Type Amen to get blessing 212. Your face is being spiritually restored. Your glow will return. People will say, "You look different," but they won't know it's because the darkness around you has lifted. There's a spiritual fragrance that follows those who are truly free. You'll begin to carry it. Walk into rooms and feel energy shift. This is what it feels like when you've been unchained from secret bondage. You are no longer carrying someone else's spell. Her attempts are over, her whispers are empty. Her name no longer holds power against yours. Type Amen to get blessing 2020, Archangel Michael says. This is the final warning heaven gave her. She crossed the boundary. Now she faces silence where she once heard spirits. Her altar will stay dark. Her prayers will fall flat. She will have to sit with herself and nothing else. Meanwhile, your altar is being rebuilt. Your prayers are reaching divine ears again. And your name is being spoken in heaven in honor, not warning. Let the silence around her speak the loudest. You don't need to lift a finger. Heaven is already lifting everything for you. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. You are rising, not just into favor, but into authority. You will be trusted with things others failed to protect. Doors that were slammed in your face will now swing open. This season is about restoration. Not just of what was lost, but of who you are, the real you. Let this woman fade away. Her time is finished, her grip is broken. You are free. Your name is free, your spirit is free. Type Amen to